Have you ever felt overwhelmed by how far you need to go? Today, let me share why small beginnings might be your biggest advantage. Let me tell you about my first YouTube video. Just me, my phone, and a shaky voice. 5 views, probably all from my mum. But that small, imperfect start was the first step towards something bigger. Looking back, I realized that starting small wasn't a disadvantage. It was a gift. You see, small beginnings teach us things that instant success never could. Think about a bamboo tree. For 4 years it grows underground, invisible to everyone. People might think nothing's happening, but in the 5th year, it shoots up 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Those 4 years, they weren't wasted. They were building roots. I remember meeting a successful restaurant owner. His story surprised me. He didn't start with a fancy restaurant. He started with a food cart. 1 customer at a time, 1 meal at a time. Small beginnings, he told me, let you learn without the pressure of big expectations. Here's what nobody tells you about starting small. It's like learning to walk. Babies don't start by running marathons. They crawl, stumble, fall, and get up again. Each tiny step builds confidence for the next one. You know what's beautiful about small beginnings? They let you make mistakes when the stakes are low. It's like learning to ride a bike with training wheels. You can wobble, adjust, and find your balance without the fear of a big fall. Let me share something personal. When I started saving money, I could only save $5 a week. It felt so small, almost pointless. But month after month, those small amounts added up. More importantly, they built the habit of saving. Sometimes the habit is more valuable than the amount. Think about building a house. Before the walls go up, before the roof goes on, you need a strong foundation. You can't see it when the house is finished, but without it, nothing else matters. Small beginnings are like that foundation, not glamorous, but essential. Here's something powerful about starting small. It keeps you humble and hungry. When success comes gradually, you appreciate every step. You learn the value of patience, persistence, and continuous improvement. I once met an artist who started by drawing stick figures. Now her work hangs in galleries, but she keeps her first sketchbook to remind herself of where she started. Every expert was once a beginner, she says. The difference is they weren't afraid to be bad at something new. You know what's interesting about small beginnings? They help you build genuine connections. When you start small, you have time to know your first customers, readers, or followers personally. These relationships often become the foundation of long-term success. Let me tell you about the power of compound growth. Small actions, repeated consistently, lead to massive results. Like a snowball rolling down a hill, it starts tiny but grows bigger with each turn. The key is to keep rolling. Here's a truth about small beginnings. They test your love for what you do. When you start small, with no recognition or reward, you discover if you truly love the journey or just the destination. Before we wrap up, remember this. Every big thing started small. Amazon started in a garage. Apple began with 2 friends building computers. The mighty oak starts as a tiny acorn. Your small beginning isn't your final destination, it's your starting point. If this message resonates with you, join our community by subscribing to Wisdom Journey. Share your small beginning story in the comments. Your experience might encourage someone else who's just starting. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay connected on this journey of growth. Remember, don't despise small beginnings. They're often the foundation of something greater than we can imagine.